Hello parents, hope you're having a great weekend. Thank you for opening the video if you're watching this, and thank you to all the parents who have signed up for the player activity tracking next week. What we're trying to do is take a small sample size of just repetitions and player activity and practices for next week, and what we'd like to do is roll this out for next year to help give our coaches a way to track their practices and the way their players are moving in practice, and also for the parents and the association to make sure that we don't miss any one area of a player's development. And this is something that we can do consistently through the course of a season. It should really help us just stay on top of what our kids should be doing on the ice. So what I'll do is I'll show you the attachment, and what you'll see is this is just the player activity tracker, and what we're trying to do is track 3 areas. I've crossed out a few that USA Hockey has on their sheet, and we're just going to focus on skating. So this is time spent moving. So one parent would track this area, and all they would do is they would track one player, and they would track how long or how much time that player spends moving throughout the course of the entire practice. The next skills that one parent would track would be passes attempted, passes received, and shots taken in practice. So again, this would be the same player, but a different parent is tracking those 3 skills. And then the last skill, our data that we want from the same player that a different parent will track, is the number of seconds or minutes that a player has the puck on their stick throughout practice. And at the top of the sheet you'll see you'll put the date, the age group, and for the age group you can just put the team that you're of the player that you're tracking, and then total ice time on the ice. And if you're tracking a practice that is a shared practice, then you would make you would put the time of minutes that they're on half ice or full ice, and then a slash mark, and then write the time for the second half of practice, however long that is, and then you can put the player's name in the underneath the number of coaches that are on the ice for your team's practice, right in this box here. And in these columns the same thing applies for total ice time. We want to track the number of time spent skating. If it's a shared practice, track what you did for the shared time, and then how much time your player was moving for the full ice portion of practice. And if you would like to sign up for this, email me back please, and what I will do is I will send you the link to this sheet, and you can see we have some parents who have already signed up, but I will put you on this link, and then I will also put on this link which player the parents are tracking. So if you see, like for the 2007 practice on Monday, we've got three parents and a volunteer from the rink that are going to help one of the coaches tracking 3 areas, and I will put the player's name in parentheses right next to the parent's name when I send this back out. So if you're interested and want to help, please email me back, and what we'll do now is we'll just watch a few clips, and you can practice if you're interested. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch this first clip, and the player we're going to track is this player in the blue jersey, and I'll play it now. So if we watch that video again, you can test your numbers with mine, but that player, the top right of the screen in the blue, he moved for 16 seconds. He received 2 passes, and he made 2 passes, and he possessed the puck for about 4 seconds. And you know, I like this drill. This is a great drill because it works on so many different things, and it's a half ice drill, so you can get about, you know, half the kids moving for some of the smaller teams at one time and give them a good 50 on 50 off ratio. But this, you know, emulates a breakout. It can be a regroup. It can be a power play because it's a 4-on-2 transition. The players have to move without the puck, which is a big thing. And the 2 players in the middle here are essentially forechecking and trying to find a way to take away time and space from these 4 players with the puck. So it's a great drill because it doesn't just work on one element. It works on, you know, 4 different concepts or 5 different concepts of a hockey game, and the players also have to work as a team, you know, to try to either get the puck or protect it from the opposition. The next drill I'd like to show is a 4v2 box out drill. This drill is great because it's a 4-on-2 situation. There's shots involved, there's a goalie involved, and you notice the players in front of the net and the white are really trying to move hard without the puck to get open. So what we want in this drill is, if we watch this again, what we're doing is, if we track this player on the left, this player is moving for about 19 seconds. Now, if you're unsure if a player is moving or not, if you're unsure, don't track his movement. If you are, if the player's moving his feet or getting open, you can count that as player movement. The player on the left also, he receives 3 passes and he makes 3 shots on net, and he is possessing the puck for about 6 seconds. The player on the right side of the screen that you can't see right now, that player is moving for about 10 seconds. He received 1 puck and he made 1 shot on net, and that player is moving for about 2 seconds. And you know, if a player receives a moving puck, you can count that. It doesn't have to be a direct pass, so if they pick up a puck off of a rebound, you could count that as a received puck. So thank you for watching the video, and hopefully you'll help out next week at practices.